Good afternoon, fourth grade online learners and fifth grade. We're going to do one video because I think everybody has the quiz done and that's all we're talking about. But I will do a brief review in case you did not get it done. So fourth grade first and then fifth grade. Try to remember that carbon dioxide is a colorless, odorless gas that helps hold heat close to Earth. So there's other types of colorless, odorless gases, but carbon dioxide is the one that's responsible for holding heat close to the Earth. We're kind of far away from the sun, so we've got to keep the heat in. The layer of gases around the Earth is the atmosphere, and that helps keep the heat in also. The weight of air as it presses down is called air pressure. The conditions of the atmosphere at a certain place and time is called weather. Some people had trouble with that. It seems almost like it's too simple to be true, but weather are the conditions of the atmosphere at a certain place and time. And then we have the greenhouse effect, which is the process by which heat from the sun builds up near the Earth's surface, and it's trapped there. The greenhouse effect is very damaging to the planet Earth. It could cause icebergs to melt and polar ice caps to melt, and it's not a good thing. So we need to try to control that by stopping pollution if we can. The air pressure on a mountaintop is lower than the air pressure at the mountain's base. So if you go to the top of the mountain, it may be a little bit more difficult to breathe up there due to the air pressure. And the Earth's atmosphere is like a greenhouse because it traps heat from the sun. Plants use carbon dioxide in air to make food. Animals use oxygen to get energy from food. And plants need nitrogen to grow. So those are all things that you probably have already seen on the quiz, but I wanted to mention them in case you have not taken it. I think we have one or two people left in fourth grade. Fifth grade, thermal energy is the total kinetic energy of the particles that make up a material. Temperature describes the average kinetic energy of the particles that make up a material. A thermometer is marked with temperature scales that are divided into units called degrees. The Fahrenheit scale is the scale used to measure temperature, in which water freezes at 32 degrees and it boils at 212 degrees. Celsius is a little bit different. That's another form of measurement. Water freezes at 0 and boils at 100. A little bit easier to remember. Thermal energy is often produced when other forms of energy go through a transformation. The movement or transfer of thermal energy from warmer regions to cooler ones is called heat. And let's see, the particles in hot soup have more thermal energy than particles in cold soup. The hot soup will boil at 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius. The movement or transfer of thermal energy from warmer regions of matter to cooler is called heat, and thermal energy always travels from warmer to cooler types of matter. And I know that one for sure is on the quiz. So fourth and fifth grade, thank you for all your hard work. If you're an online learner this week, we miss seeing you. We're looking forward to having you back this year or next. Spring is on the way. The weather's looking better every day, although I think Mother Nature and winter might come back to get us later in the season. So don't take your snow tires off yet. All right, guys, we will see you. Have a nice weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Get outside if you can, and we'll see you next week for a new topic in science. Bye-bye.